Hi, today I'm going to show you how to put together the Gravestone treat box, which is a free SVG from Simply Crafty SVGs. So first we're going to start with the base. We're going to fold the pieces on the score lines as shown. So we just jump right into this. And I like to score it first before I put them together so they're good and ready to go. I'm going to attach it with the little side tab here. Just align that edge to the tab fold, and then I can just turn it over. Don't want to put glue on it. It's easier to turn it over first, but if you turn it over, add glue, and then just fold it over, it'll land right where it needs to with the square designs. So I just need to make sure that those tabs on the bottom and top were folded a little bit, but now we're going to add glue to those little side tabs. There's two of them. There's it really wasn't necessary. I could have put one tab, but I have two to align with. So just align that edge to that tab fold and do that for all four sides. I just want to make sure we lift that top. So the top and the bottom, as we're gluing these, the base is solid. So all we're going to do is, it's almost like a separate box. Once we finish this base, we'll close it up, we'll complete it, and then we'll make the gravestone portion and then attach it to this. So this last set of tabs, just need to reach in. I have a little fine tip applicator. You could put it together differently too. It'll go together several ways. You just want to make sure you do the top and bottom last. So this is the top portion. I'm just folding down the tabs, adding glue, or you could do score tape. I'm just going to gently fold it down and make sure that the edges are aligned to all the sides, to all those little tab folds. And you can easily adjust it. For this one, we did the bottom first, and then since the tabs are inside, I could reach in to apply pressure. Now we'll do the top. I am using a fine tip applicator, but I had a struggle of a day today when I was filming this. Both my small applicators kind of broke, so that's not exactly what the applicator looks like. Usually has a tall, thin like needle end to it. The needle end broke. I need to get another applicator. So when you do the top, you just want to make sure that you rub along the tabs, and then once they're good in place, you can rub it against the table. And once that's done, I actually inked it a little bit. That gives it a little rough look with a little bit of a color box chalk cat's eye ink. And I'll put that aside to complete the top part. So first what I want to do is add the layer, this little panel portion. So we want to add that little red piece to the back of the eyes of the spider. You don't have to use it. I'd recommend adding glue to the actual back portion just around the eyes, and then just placing that little red piece there. It's shaped so it'll fit in there, but you don't need to use it. I also have an optional panel, so let me just jump around here. We're going to add some glue to the edges with my little Zig two-way pen. But there is another panel that included that solid if you want to add your own words or something to that effect with like a print and cut functionality. Oh, and I embossed that that back piece, the black piece, with as like a spider web. So the hardest part here is glue leakage and getting it aligned, the edges aligned. So while it's wet, you want to adjust it and center it. Then I usually apply pressure. Once I get it in place, just flip it over to apply pressure. It was a different color paper, obviously, on the back of this one. Then I'm just going to ink the edges lightly, just because I didn't get it completely centered. Now when you glue this, you only have to glue the bottom portion of the back of this panel. You want to place it in that little section, line it up. It is just a little quick treat box, so we'll go ahead and we just folded the tabs back, and all the other folded on the score lines, and we'll add these little panels. I chose to emboss my little panels, but you could use a pattern paper. I embossed it and then inked it a little bit with the black chalk ink. Have to keep it covered so it doesn't dry out. And once the panels are on, because it's easier to put the panels on before you put it together, just fold over so where that tab is. I'm going to fold that piece over, and then we'll fold the other edge to align it to the tab fold there to close up the side of the box. So all we'll have to do is glue the bottom piece. So you could glue it in or out. So if you want to put the tabs on the outside, you can, or the inside, because they won't be seen once you glue it to the base. But if you decide to use this without the base, which you can, you just probably glue them to the inside, because you can always reach in to apply pressure. So I just folded them down and then reached in. I just used a little bit too much glue, which is always my issue. So the last thing we need to do is to just glue this to the base. So it'll just fit right there. Once we have that done, it's all ready to go. It'd be a cute little addition to a table for a Halloween party, maybe at work or at your house for the kids. And you can just add a little bit of treats or whatever you want in there, actually. And remember, this is free, so you just have to go to simplycraftysvgs.com to get it. If you did enjoy this project, if you like our free files, please like this video and or subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.